D, not death, but discernment. Always comes back to, how does this feel to me? For my perspective, I'm used to the unknown, and I'm very, very comfortable with the unknown. And I look to the scientists, I look to the information that they're gathering, and I combine that with what is my team having me feel and the insights that I'm getting. A little earlier today, I had told Diane, I haven't asked the team yet, is this thing dangerous? Well, I did. And here's what I wrote this down as soon as I opened my eyes. The whole team gathered. Bruceren the Arcturian was there. Have a hard time talking when he's around sometimes, and he's right here. But he said, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. Know that you share the space, and we share the space within your souls. Our hearts gather. And then I couldn't read this next part. I think I was still sort of in a light trance. But then there's a couple words, and then he says, they are there, they are here, they come, but they will not frighten. And that was it. So aside from a couple words I can't read, which I'm sure they're not scary but evil, all one word, I felt very reassured. But then as I'm saying this to you, I also can feel independent, like not like gathered into a collective consciousness, but like individual independent intelligences. Like this is a vehicle, but it's more like a house. It's more like people in energies that can be physical but don't have to be physical. It's like they live in this thing, they live through it, they live in it, and it's a joyride. And that's the whole thing I get. It's a joyride. It's kind of like, have you guys seen those little cartoons where the aliens are riding by Earth and they say, lock your windows, lock your doors, there's Earth, as they go by in their spaceship? It's literally, I see that. I literally feel like it's a joyride and there's nothing to fear here. So let's chat about this for a little bit. I'm interested in hearing theories. Diane has an interesting perspective on this as well. So do you want to start some discussion, Diane, and we'll see what questions or thoughts people have on this?
I'll just kind of start with, I've noticed this object was first discovered in July, and I've seen a little bit about it on the internet, on the social media. And I think about the recent year or two of people in the spiritual community who feel like they've been channeling higher beings or aliens or what have you, and have thought that, oh, we're reaching a point in humanity where we're going to have this ascension happen, or there's going to be a different timeline, or the earth is going to kind of split where kind and wonderful people of the light will go off one way and everybody else goes another way. And then you have religions too that seem to think we're reaching a point where there's going to be a split. So I know that there's a lot on the internet about this object coming in, and a worry or a concern or maybe a hope that this is some, I don't know, an interdimensional object or something sent from God that is going to come into our solar system and make this big change that people have been hoping for. And so, it's kind of exciting if it really was going to do that, but it's also kind of sad if it's just a big nothing burger and the thing just flies on, because the other two interstellar whatever objects that came and kind of went through, they didn't really make any changes that I'm aware of. So is this something that is really going to make a difference, or is it not? Your thoughts, folks?